Hello my beautiful viewers on my channel. James Higgins up and well, here I am in Shackley again, one of my favourite places. This is just a little piece about conspiracy theories. 1 second. Well, the latest conspiracy theory to do with net zero, the cult of net zero as I like to call it, because in my opinion I'm sort of on the fence with it. Some climate scientists don't reckon we're in a climate emergency at all, it's just natural change. I mean, I remember when I was a kid we used to have a lot of snow and really warm summers, you know, but you get like this summer you reckon it's going to be hot. Oh, it's the climate emergency. Oh, it's climate change. Well, I'm on the fence. There's a lot. I've seen some climate experts say we're not in a climate emergency at all. You know, I've seen it on some of these radio shows like Talk Radio with James Whale. So we're not in a climate emergency at all. You know, governments are corrupt. Western governments have become so corrupt it's unbelievable. You know, I mean, at the next election I'm voting Reform to hopefully get Labour, stop Labour getting a majority, and then Reform be the stop Labour getting a majority with all this net, because Labour is in bed with Just Stop Oil, Extinction Rebellion, the net zero cult, and all the rest of it. They want to get rid of private car ownership, in my opinion. These nutters do. Get rid of it. That's what they want. They don't want us to have cars. They want us to go back to serfdom. That's what it is. I've seen other people saying the same thing. I mean, obviously, maybe it's a conspiracy theory. I mean, it won't affect me that much. I'm 55 this year, so... But it'll affect... I haven't got any kids. It will affect my nephews and nieces and their kids. You know, they want to get rid of airports, what have you. There'll still be little private airports for the elites. Their attitude is, don't do as we do as we say. They're scumbags. Absolute scumbags. You know, they really are. I'm telling you. 1 second. And Keir Starmer, totally useless. He's all this Labour is soft conservative, really, like the Labour Party. I voted for Tony Blair, and I used to take leaflets out for Labour. No more, never. The left has become just as bad as the right ever was. You know, I'm not voting Labour, no chance. Not a chance in hell. And we need to stop this net zero cult. People should have an absolute right, within reason, travel anywhere in the world within reason for holidays and stuff. Obviously, you can't just go and live there because it's our country, but you know what I mean, don't you? You know, like people want to come here on holiday. You know, and this is the main point about it, right? The main point is that people's children live all over the world today, don't they? A lot of families live all over the world. No airports. How are you going to get there? Do you know how long it takes to get to Australia on a boat? 6 weeks. Right? 6 weeks there. 6 weeks there. Spend a couple of weeks or a month. Right? And 6 weeks back. So that's 14 weeks if you spend a month. You know, how many firms are going to give people time off to do that? You know, the political elites are going to have a massive wake-up call. Because they don't live in the real world. Half of them don't even know what a pint of milk costs. Or a loaf of bread. You know. They live in a little bubble in London. And all these others. It's wrong. We have a right. People need to say to the political elites, we want to still be able to use our cars. And if you want electric cars, then bring the bloody prices down so we can afford one. You know, as well. What have you. It's wrong. These are the fundamental rights. The right to be able to go where you want. Within reason. You know. But you can't just turn up at someone's country and... Because if you're a criminal, we don't want them in the country of the criminals, do we? You know. But there. So anyway, that's my view. This is my conspiracy. They want to try and get rid of cars and get rid of all the airports. That's the latest conspiracy theory. Is it true or is it not true? Who knows? But if it is true, it needs stopping ASAP. Keep watching James Higgins Open World. Channel of the future, right here, right now.